I know, and I'm shooting that. Yes, when you get to the address, you'll be able to continue to look further with the range. Wait to the right.
Check that torch. Check the light. Someone got a light? Please. Key up here. Alright, need two more. That door.
Should be approaching the house shortly here on the left-hand side. Got the team deploying now. Juvenile, 23, female. Oh, right there, right there.
Like that up.
I got it. How old are you now? 18. Okay, come on this way, all right? Come on this way. They go behind the van. All right, yeah. Contact 1 male, contact 1 male.
Come to me, turn around.
We had 2 around the back of the house. 1095 with those 2.
Nice. Just found another. We had 2 individuals take off from this house. The officers were able to make contact and arrest those guys. We're still effecting the search warrant. We started at 6 o'clock. It's 10 minutes after 8 now. This house is rigged up with a lot of cameras. As far as we know, we hadn't seen any monitors here, so these cameras might be wired to other locations where they can actually see what's going on here. A couple of guns in the bedroom, in the shower, in the closet. So it's pretty much staging things where he can have a gun battle if he had to. We came across $240,000 cash. Took a lot of substance off the street. They ended up locking up 2 individuals. Good day.
Police, search warrant! Search warrant! Police! Search warrant! Search warrant! Police! Come on. Put your gun away. Put your gun away. Search warrant! Police!
As the unit approached the target's address, the adrenaline starts to kick in.
My favorite part of an operation is that final 10 seconds upon approach, right before we make our final assault.
Right now, this is what we do the job for. These few minutes, not knowing what's waiting for us on the other side of that door.
All right, let's go to work.
With the very real danger of armed resistance, the element of surprise is critical.
Pull. All right, let's go. Reach up, let's go. Police search warrant! Police search warrant! Straight up. Police search warrant! Nobody here? Closet, get that closet for me.
After a search of the building, SRT are certain the suspect isn't home.
All right, we executed a search warrant. No suspect inside, but it wasn't a waste of day because there was a large amount of cocaine that was seized inside.
As SRT head back to base, Melvin Gonzalez reflects on the raid.
It pretty much went to plan how we expected it to go. Everything was executed perfectly. My understanding is they took 3/4 of a kilo of cocaine off the streets. So that's definitely a plus. We were definitely disappointed because we don't have any bodies to go along with what we recovered. We were expecting they'd have some subjects in there that were wanted for several crimes with AK-47s.
It's become the weapon of choice for killers across the world. They're also a police officer's nightmare.
These are SWAT teams preparing to execute forced entry search warrant raids. This type of raid led to the death of at least 81 civilians and 13 officers from 2010 to 2016. In order to preserve potential evidence, officers lean on the element of surprise. As police broke down his door in 2010, Todd Blair emerged from his bedroom with a golf club.
Get on the ground!
He was shot to death 5 seconds after the first ram at his front door. The real target, a former roommate, had moved out. Police found a small amount of drugs in the home. 4 in 10 American adults have a gun in their home. Suspects, sometimes woken in the middle of the night, reach for weapons and then are shot to death. Other times, they kill or wound police. Sheriff's deputies executed a search warrant for marijuana at the home of Jose Garenia. His wife woke him when she saw shadowy figures in the yard. He grabbed his rifle.
Police, search warrant, open the door! Police,
The deputies shot 71 times in 7 seconds, hitting him more than 20 times. He never fired, and no drugs were found. Dynamic entry raids often begin with unreliable informants and cursory investigations. In 2012, police barged into the home of 68-year-old Louise Milan. Her unsecured wireless network had been the source of threatening posts against police. The FBI later arrested a suspected local gang leader who had connected to her network from nearby. Decisions by the Supreme Court have eroded protections against unreasonable searches over the last 25 years. As recreational drug laws become more lenient in some states, some police executives wonder if the raids are worth the risk.